Hello and welcome back to another speed build. So this time creating, I'm going to say an experimental house. So I haven't really played with the terrain tools or the sort of like the new roof tools too much. I mean, I've used them a little bit, and yeah, so I thought I would just give it a go in this build. It doesn't actually turn out to be too like focused on terrain tools. Like there's hardly anything. In fact, I built like that bottom portion. Well, I moved it down. I actually removed that in the end. I forgot to do it until right at the end, but I do manage to get rid of it. Um, but the whole house is actually technically floating, but I do it in a way that you can't really tell, so it's not too bad. I also had this weird section on the side here. And to be honest, the house is more like an experiment with roofs, really. Like, I mean, it has got. I wouldn't have been able to build this house without the terrain tools before. I don't think. Let me just think. No. Or maybe I could have. Maybe I didn't even need to use the terrain tools. I'm not sure. I don't remember a world without terrain tools. I was having some trouble here with a pond. I ended up not using a pond, but yeah. So I'm doing a bit of experimentation. I wanted to do some sort of wacky house. I had in my mind like Grand Designs. If anyone's ever watched that, they'll know that obviously people go on there and build houses like their dream houses, and usually they're like sort of they'll have like eco-friendly parts. They'll have like weird aspects that you wouldn't normally put in like an everyday house because they specifically build it for themselves. So I wanted to go down the route of this is kind of weird. Like you wouldn't really live in a house like this. It's odd. It's just roof. It's like a big roof part, and then you live inside it. And the living inside is very small. I will say, like there's not a lot of room, but it's made for I would guess like a couple. Yeah, so it made for a couple, and you wouldn't really be able to get anyone else in there. I didn't I didn't want to add too much. I didn't want to make it too big because it was weird. I actually tried to build this before, and it didn't work out. Like it didn't look good like at all. I spent a good half an hour building, and it ended up being awful. And I was like, I don't really want to go any further with this. So I thought, right, back to the basics. Strip everything back, make it a lot smaller to start with, and if I want to expand it, I can. I ended up not expanding it. It stays this size that it pretty much is now. Um, and yeah, as per usual, I didn't go crazy with the sort of like landscaping and stuff, just because I'm not great at it, and I'm not gonna come out here and say I'm amazing because I'm not. It is something that I want to work on 100% because a house can be made by the landscaping, to be fair. And yeah, so landscaping is not amazing. I don't keep it on this lot as per usual. I always move them because obviously I was expecting to do a lot bigger house. I ended up moving it to another one. I mean, if you want to download this, you can. It's on the gallery. The link is down below. Also, subscribe if you feel like subscribing. Like the video if you feel like liking it. If not, fair enough. Yeah. So anyway, back to the build. So I have this weird that window section there. Like it's weird, but I love it. It's so that room must be so lit up like during the day. It's amazing. I would absolutely love that. Although I would need blinds because you need darkness. Um, yeah, so we have like an outdoor seating area that ends up being here, and there's like a galley kitchen as well on the inside. I don't know why. I just felt like I wanted to do a galley kitchen. It's not the biggest, and it has like a side section which goes round with the fridge and a microwave in it, as well as some storage. But obviously, can't use storage. So it's got the fridge and stuff in there as well, and it ends up looking okay. The whole house is quite contemporary. It's quite plain. When I originally started out this, I was in my mind had a because I go to university and I've been doing about I did do about movements and stuff like that, and one of them was futurism, and I don't know, I had it in my head that I wanted to create this really cool futuristic build. The problem here is everything in The Sims is very angular. There's hardly any like round sections. Obviously, we've got the round fence tool, but that's it. There really isn't anything else, and I feel like without round walls, like curved walls, you can't really do things inspired by that movement. So I decided to just. I mean, I still wanted it to look quite like I don't know, like maybe futuristic is a bad word because that is literally like the movement, futuristic movement. But I wanted it to sort of look strange from the outside that you wouldn't normally see a house like that, and you definitely wouldn't see a house like this normally. Um, but I really like it. I really like how it turned out. I mean, I personally would live in here. It's cool. Um, yeah, the living room's very small. I do manage to add a little dining room. There's obviously a bathroom. There's actually a walk-in closet as well, which I'm not a massive fan of the walk-in closet I created here. There wasn't loads of space for it, so it's very small and compact. It just has a couple elements in it, and that's it really. I struggled with the kitchen, which design to go with, but I sort of went with this red and black theme, and I really like how it does turn out. It's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. At this point, it was too red. I did not like how red it was, so I do changed it. This is the side part of the kitchen. Originally, that was going to be a study, but then I thought, oh my god, where is the fridge and the sink going to go? Help. And I was like, right, I'll do it around the corner, and it'll be fine. Don't need a study, it's fine. These people are clearly hippies or something, and they don't need a computer. That's stereotyping, probably. But yeah, so inside the house, I did mainly sort of like painted bricks, but then on these specific walls that I'm painting now, the upstairs and downstairs portion, it's like old brick that's been painted a long time ago, and I had it in my head that that was there when this house was built, and they've built around it. I don't know. I like to do little elements like that. I liked it because it was like a feature type wall, and I wanted the flooring to stay very very neutral and very bland. That's how I wanted it. Because in builds like this, I feel like everywhere's got tiles and the plain, and you have the furniture which gives it a pop of colour, which I think it does because I put a rug in here and I tie all the colours together, or at least I think I have. I might not have, but I do like how it turns out. This living room, that rug, I think I do change the rug to a different one, but that rug, oh, I love it. I absolutely love that rug. It's so nice. Every single swatch on it is amazing. So I do change it to a different swatch. Just I don't know. It just didn't feel like it was tying in very well together, so I changed it, and not massively. Like it stays similar. I think I wanted black in it somewhere because I put a poster on, like this. I put this on, and the black looked really good, and I thought, right, I need to get black in the rug, so I changed it to a different one. It doesn't change too much though, thankfully. So it's still quite similar, to be fair. Oh no, it's not actually. It has got the sort of like red element to it and stuff, to sort of tie in with the kitchen, but it's got that orangey colour. So the sofas and the chairs all match together, and the painting matches with them as well. And I did experiment with having the galley kitchen on that side, but it didn't look right, so I changed it, and I wanted to add a big canvas. I was going to add the breakfast ones with the food on, but I didn't because I didn't want to in the end. I wanted to do that one. So, yeah. Just realised I didn't add an inside bin, but there is outside bins, so that's a bonus. I think the downstairs is pretty much done now. I think I move upstairs, and then, yeah. And I end up having spotlights throughout the full house just because they look cool, and they're out of the way. I feel like in a build like this, you wouldn't have big dangly lights, except for in this bedroom, which I do add one, and it looks sick. The bed is something where I wanted to do more than just shove a bed there. I actually did something that I have never done, I have never seen anyone else do before, and I kind of lived for it a little bit. Like it turned out well in my mind anyway. So I saw these like weird monolithic things, which is ironic because the when I was thinking about building this build, the original time, monolithic was a word that came to mind that like I'd like to have a big monolithic build, and I would still like to do one like that, but yeah. So this is like a monolith, and it has mirrors inside it in the circles, which obviously they're not usable, but they look sweet. And I end up changing the colours again. They don't stay this colour. I think they're just black, the same as like the the monolith things. Um, just experimenting with the foot of the bed as well. I don't end up putting them there, but I just thought I'd try it. There's not much in this bedroom. There's no like wardrobe because they've got a built the walk-in closet, so they don't need one. So yeah, but it's simple, it's simplistic, it's nice. I really like this bedroom. I like the monolith things. I think they look cool, and like I said, I've never seen anyone else do that. I mean, someone might have. I've just probably never seen it. So I wanted to use the same rug as downstairs, but a different colour because it's so nice. So I did sort of like the yellowy colour, and I matched the paintings to it slightly. Got to add a shrub. If you don't have plants in your bedroom, then well, I mean, in Sims, I don't have one in my bedroom, but in Sims, you've got to. What else are you going to fill the space with? So this is the walk-in closet that I'm not happy about at all, but then again, it is what it is. It's a walk-in closet. I decided to add mirrors on both sides, and I don't like that clothing thing is in front of the window, but I guess it looks lived in from the outside, which is always a good thing. You want your Sims houses to look lived in. And I didn't test to see if this BAFTA worked, but I'm pretty sure it does. I think if you want to put like an item next to it, it has to be at the side where the taps are. If I remember rightly, I hope it's right. Yes, yeah, I like it. I like this bathroom. It's simple. It's sweet. I had to add a big massive canvas because obviously. And I think like the inside's pretty much done now. So I did a few little bits there off camera. So I added the black trim. I changed the roof colour back to the original one, and I changed the walls a couple of times. But I think I ended up going back to what they were originally anyway, so that doesn't matter. And I wanted to do some sort of foliage around the place because it would be weird if there wasn't, I guess. So yes. I love adding this long grass stuff. I don't know why. I've got like an obsession with doing it. It's bizarre. It just looks so good. I wish it matched the colour of the grass better so that it blended in more, but do you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine with it. It's fine. It stands out. It looks like... See, the reason why I did that little patch there is I felt like the couple in this house are quite eco-friendly. I mean, they've not got washing machines, so that's a good thing. They're quite eco-friendly, so if they see like a big patch of grass, they're going to leave it. They're not going to mow it down with a lawnmower. They're going to keep it there and help the animals inside and stuff like that. I don't know. That's just the thought process that went into it. There are stairs on that sort of parts of that black trim, so the Sims can walk up and down, and that whole back section there has stairs, so Sims can go up and down it. I haven't actually tested this house. I really hope it works with the weird roofing. I also didn't add a door upstairs, so you can't get onto the balcony upstairs, but that could easily be added. It just didn't cross my mind, to be honest, until now. So yeah, I added this little outdoor seating area with the barbecue pit and stuff, and yeah, I mean we're pretty much there. I'm just adding a little bit of terrain paint, and it's done. So thank you for watching this speed build. There's a few pictures here just to obviously get a grasp of the inside of the house. So I hope you enjoy that, and please subscribe if you want to, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.